I want you to take a look at this picture. What do you think it depicts? A monster? A nightmare? Or perhaps a work of art? This apparently is me. I used an AI tool to create this image with a straightforward prompt, and suffice to say, I'm not exactly impressed. However, generative AI is bound to change the way journalists illustrate their work. And today, we will look at the issue of AI image generation. This is GMF Compact. Look, I'll be the first to admit that dealing with the picture desk is not my cup of tea. Between clearing copyrights, searching for images, briefing photographers, making sure the photographers are paid, and making sure that agencies are taken care of, and ensuring that the pictures I use in a report adhere to both legal and ethical standards, I'd much rather be able to order exactly what I need. Now you can. Introducing AI. As was the case with my picture earlier, I can submit a prompt and hopefully get the images that I asked for within mere moments. But it's really not that simple. There are loads of new questions that we have to explore before we sign off on AI-generated images. You might even say that we really need to do some soul searching. Here are some largely unanswered questions we have to ponder. Number 1. Who gets to keep the rights and royalties? We know that computers aren't living, breathing entities with rights. Yet. But can the developers of a particular AI tool want credit or even money for their creation? Or can you take credit for the idea of a prompt that you had which resulted in an AI image? If you read the fine print properly, you will see that most AI tools do not run a Creative Commons license, but instead state that they will keep the license to use, reproduce, and modify your derivative works. Number 2, built-in mistakes and prejudice. You may have heard that AI is particularly bad at this point in drawing hands, or salmon for that matter. But there are plenty of other flaws we have to keep in mind as well. Now, remember that AI is built on existing human data, which we all know is skewed. We are prejudiced creatures. And that leads to machines perpetuating the same biases, including harmful stereotypes, xenophobic tendencies, and even full-on racism. Keep this in mind when ordering any kind of image. Number 3, jobs. The truth is that AI can and will make many jobs redundant, but we can still weigh in on the direction and form this takes. For example, do we want photographers to compete against code? Photojournalism is an art. Are we willing to be complicit in its demise? One of the biggest photo agencies out there, Getty, has already banned the use of AI images to protect its own integrity and interests. Others are expected to follow suit as they also adapt to this form of digital transformation. With this in mind, it might just be too soon to decide where exactly AI-generated images will fit within the context of journalism. And let's not forget that, much like this image here, AI images do not exist in the real world. Maybe we should keep that in mind the next time we reach for an AI machine to do our jobs.